tomorrow, but I thought I'd send it just in case you weren't able to get there. So yeah, is that playing, Liz? Yes, right. Good evening, YouTube. Welcome to the Wednesday Waffle. We're near episode 50 now. Just a quick note there, if you're watching this back, please do subscribe to the channel. It helps us get growth and get out there. So now, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to this episode of this week's Wednesday Waffle. Yeah, flipping, what a difference a week makes. You know, when I sat down here exactly a week ago, I was in pretty defeated. Nice, mate. Thank you, me and Dad already. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you, mate. Yeah, I was pretty miserable, to be honest. But my God, what a flipping difference a week makes. So yeah, and what? Yeah, let's just get straight into it. Tomorrow we're going to be at the Lockwood Premium British Smocks race day at Huntingdon. Now we've got a few tickets left still because a few people dropped out last minute. One of them is watching, and you know what? It's just typical him. He'll say yes to something and then pull out last minute. So bloody thanks, mate. So yeah, so we've got a couple of free tickets. If you'd like to come along, please do message and I'll get them sent over to you. So, without further ado, welcome to this week's Wednesday Waffle. What have we been doing this week? My bloody God, we've been busy. So this week is my first week as a civilian. I'm on resettlement leave, which is a couple of months of transition period before being fully legally out of the military. And I've been busy, let me tell you. So, last Thursday, I was very much, for those of you that watched last week, you'll see how pretty miserable I was. So last Thursday, I was pretty much in damage limitation, trying to work out what I'm going to do, where I'm going to live after the military, the final paycheck finishes, and I'm moving to reserve service and into full civilian life. It's a bit of a, you done plenty of tours, didn't you, bro? No, not particularly, mate. I went for a Kabutlins tour, as they say, and then one of the sham, I think it's shader tours at the end, yeah. But yeah, even that, but no. Anyway, yeah, so Friday, last Friday we were into our prep, ready for the first sort of soft launch, as I called it. We went down to Huntingdon Races for the point-to-point down there, which was our sort of first event out of the season. So because we haven't been out in quite a while, it was getting into the unit, checking all the stand, making sure everything was squared away, and just oi, now then, Joe, mate. But yeah, making sure everything was ready to go, which yeah, it was pretty uneventful, but it was just exciting more than anything really to get back out. And then Saturday, yeah, we went down to Huntingdon Races. That was about an hour and a bit away. 2 seconds, I'm just going to turn this round, make sure, yeah, cool. Yeah, we're at Huntingdon Races, sort of Kent way, down the M26. Did you use S96 combat jacket? Have you tried Make ID waterproof? Onion Commando, just elaborate a bit more on that, please, mate. And yeah, it was a good little day, point to point in, you know, getting out to an event where I can stand and watch the horses. Hey, Sean, stand and watch the horses is, you know, for me, it's like, wow, you know, find something you love doing, you'll never work a day in your life. So yeah, so that was bloody great. Chatting away, so I don't, you know, them events are as much marketing events, letting people know about us, but also I use them, excuse me, I use them as, you know, fact-finding events, speak to the other trade stalls, work out what, you know, is this usually a good event? Is it a bad event? Is it bad this year? Is it worth coming back to? And the lady next to me was, you know, she was really good to chat away to. She'd been going to that particular event for quite a number of years. I think she said like 30 odd years she'd been going. And yeah, and as always, I always make friends with someone at the coffee van, and made really good mates with these people at the coffee van that was there. Got a couple of nice mockers throughout the day. And then yeah, it's a Sunday. We were meant to be up in Leicester, but because of the rain up there, the racing got cancelled. So, and we'd had a couple of orders around West London sort of area, so Notting Hill, Fulham and Chertsey. So out of London obviously, but so I thought, right, well, you know what, I'm going to go deliver some orders in person, and then take the opportunity to do some shooting in right, I'm with you. Do some shooting around Notting Hill. Just give me 2 seconds, Onion Commando. So we spent the afternoon shooting some shots around Notting Hill, and sort of that kind of area, and got some really good media. And then one of the people that we went to drop off an order to invited us in for a cup of tea, and we sort of sat with them for about 45 minutes, had a cup of tea, had a good natter. And I think, Smock owner 23, still about wearing it, bloody good to hear. And so that was really lovely. They were asking, you know, about the brand, how it all came about and everything like that. So that was really, really lovely to meet the people that are buying the stuff. You know, people that I've only ever spoke to through here. And to be invited into their house and, you know, meet their family, it was really bloody lovely. Right, Onion Commando. Right, S95 Cup at the old Smock in DPM. Have you tried make it waterproof? So, I mean, flipping heck. That was, obviously, I was in DPM when I first joined. And, you know, them smocks were bloody cool. But no, I never tried to make them waterproof. But I had one of the old, now then, 2 anti-tankers in the chat. So I had one of the old Dutch Gore-Tex. I used to say, like, the old Dutch Gore-Tex used to be amazing. Now then, Aaron, mate. But then when we turned to MTP, there was nothing else out there like it, which was a bit of the inspiration behind doing the Brecon Smock. Joe, I'm really trying to get the money together, but production line works. The Falklands took priority, then the restock of the Churchills, Arthurs and Henrys, which is on the production line now. The Falklands are going to be ready next week, with the Arthurs, Henrys and Churchills the week after that, and then the flat caps are going on after that. So that was Sunday. Monday was a bit of just catching up on... doing my normal, usual Monday admin, sorting my hours, sorting the cash flow forecasting, doing the blog posts. We did the competition for the customers to take pictures, and then obviously I spoke to the person that won it. Sam worked out what he wanted for his prize win, and that was our biggest prize giveaway ever. So if you've got some of the Lockwood kit, keep an eye on the Instagram, because that is where we did the competition. And the competition winner, it was a customer that put a picture up. I picked my favourite 4, and then I put the vote out on Instagram. And the winner got a smock, a gilet, a quarter zip, and a polo top. Like, what an amazing bloody prize. Now then, Jack, lad. Lilies, look at your phone. Yeah, baby. But yeah, and that was really, it was, you know, we had an amazing January, and I was like, you know what, like, I just want to flip and thank the people that have supported us and put that competition out. And a point to note, if you're on the mailing list, we did the monthly raffle giveaway. It was a his and hers Sherpa gilet. I've emailed the person, they haven't emailed back. So if you're on there, check your emails, because you might have won. Tomorrow night, if I still haven't had a reply from them, I'm going to email somebody else. I'm going to leave it a couple of days and somebody else. So check your emails, man. I'm giving away free kit. Woo! And then Tuesday, again, went out, did some more shooting. I got an amazing video by the River Thames. I met two paparazzi that were waiting there to take pictures of Prince Andrew. Don't know why. Got a bit of attention. Don't know what for. Anyway, but they had an amazing little spot, and I basically was talking about my camera, which I've got up there, and yeah, they give me some pointers, stuff like that, and then I did some really nice bloody videos, sort of doing a bit of a reintroduction, because we've got so many new followers recently. I think it's good to just, you know, periodically do a bit of an introduction. Who am I? Why have you followed me? What are we? What do we stand for? Because it is infectious. And then that brings us to today, really. Been getting all the Huntingdon preparations done. So as a reminder, if you've got nothing on tomorrow, you want to come to Huntingdon Races for the Lockwood Premium British Smocks race day, get in touch. I've got a couple of tickets left because somebody dropped out. And I don't know if it's still here, but I'm going to keep saying that. So yeah, and then also, my God, got a phone call randomly. It was a deal that I was working on. Now then, Billy, it was a deal I was working on a couple of months ago, and then kind of just didn't really hear anything about it. And then now the shooting season has finished. This is the point where this particular company is now looking forward to what their company uniform is going to be. It's a really massive, influential organisation in the countryside. You know, like massive. They're an organisation that is, you know, lobbying policy to the government. They are huge within the country sector, and I've got a meeting with them on Monday. Oi, oi, fair B. I've got a meeting with them on Monday. Now, if that happens, well, not if it happens, it's the meeting is happening. I'm meeting them. Don't know, dunks, mate, don't know. But if I can get that to go through, it's going to be bloody huge. It's going to be, you know, people all around the country, in the countryside, seeing Lockwood kit, being put the trust in of such an organisation. It's going to be huge. Hopefully. So literally, as I was the other well, a couple of days ago, praying, quite literally praying to get our mortgage over the line, you know, please just keep us in your thoughts for success. Yeah, and some of you, we've got a big audience today. Some of you may be wondering, why am I wearing a Deliveroo top? Now, that is a very good question. If you don't know this story about me, this is my second proper business, and the first business I dug myself into a hole of about 30 grand patenting a casualty evacuation stretcher. Now if you want to look that up, go on YouTube and search lock harness. Please make us racehorse owners some flattering waterproof waterproof attire. Right, are you at Huntingdon tomorrow, Lucy, for a start? If you are, come find us. We'll have a stand right by the pre-parade ring, and I would say if you scroll up on the comments, you'll see a Billy Apro joined. He's the racehorse trainer that I sponsor. He's an ex-guardsman, an ex-guards officer, I should say, commissioned by the late Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II herself. Yeah, he's got both style types, the Cordura and our wax jackets. So reach out to him, go onto our website, look at some of the reviews from other people, and yeah, make up your own mind of it from there. But yeah, if you're at Huntingdon or you're nearby, send me a message, I'll send you some tickets. If you're an owner, I'd probably assume you'll be able to get in for nothing anyway. Yeah, because my wax jackets, you know, they've got the tweed lining to the hood in the cuffs, and all British made, all British fabrics. They truly are pieces that are just, it's going to be huge in the next couple of years. It's going to be huge, and they're all individually numbered as well. So it's not just a smock, it's your smock. And at the moment we've still got the sub 100 numbers in stock. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. You get one of these earlier numbers, and in years to come, when we're into the tens of thousands, you'll be someone that's got one of the. I mean, a gentleman got number 6 the other day, because when they got them, the factory said, "How do you want me to do it? 1, 2, 3, small, and then medium." I said, "No, just get them all, mix them all up, and just put them on any jacket in the first run." And this gentleman got number 6, which was pretty cool. And when you do order, message me. And I will give you a call and tell you what numbers we've got when I go to the storage unit. So yeah. So that is this week. Hey Fran, how you doing? Just let you know. Oh my lord, Nicky Henderson is at Huntingdon. No, cool. Yeah, so tomorrow, probably not going to sleep tonight. With excitement, waiting for Huntingdon tomorrow. Huntingdon, Lockwood, Premium British Smocks race day in 15 months. We're the title sponsors of a race day. I bloody love it. And there's a reason I'm particularly interested in the racing, not just because I like horses. My mum used to work in racing when she was younger, and my granddad, her dad, made her come home and work in the bookies office. Nicky likes a dry white wine. Boom. Noted. I might have to stop at a garage and get some white wine in the morning, although you might not like that. But yeah, Mum has always loved horses, but she always says she wished she could have just worked in racing. So when I got the opportunity to sponsor Billy Abrahamian, I jumped at it, because I thought, having a direct involvement with racing, that is just something. Because as well, she ended up meeting my dad, and then had me 2 brothers, so she definitely couldn't go into racing. So it's my way of giving back to my mum a little bit. One day going to Cheltenham, because me and mum go to Cheltenham every year. We're going again this year. It's like our sort of mother-son's time holiday that we do. We've been doing it for the last 3 years since I've moved away from the cavalry and didn't have to work it. So that's that. So Lucy, drop me a message. We can chat some more. To everybody else, thank you for being a part of this story and coming along with me. The positive messages that we get really do keep that flipping fire alive. And this week, my first week as a civilian, we're going to need it. So thank you all for being here. Good night. God bless. And as always, God save the King. So YouTube, thank you for sticking around. I know it always feels like I'm not really talking to you because I'm doing this live. I'm going to work on this year now, trying to find ways to integrate this into the live, so I'm talking straight at the camera. Thank you for supporting along. If you are seeing this for the first time, please do subscribe. It's going to help us grow this page. The more we start getting on that, the more investment I can put into camera equipment and other ideas for the Wednesday Waffle. Who knows? Maybe this is going to turn into a podcast. I mean, it basically already is. I just haven't called it that. It's the Wednesday Waffle. Cool. Thank you very much. God bless. God save the King.